right, match of the day.
All right. Go for
Beautiful
it.
high crotch there. A lot of action in this match. Obviously some chirping afterwards. These guys were getting after it the whole time. High crotch after high crotch after high crotch. Reversals, Granby rolls. There comes reversal there. Boom. Ends up scoring his 2 points. Just a lot of action from these guys.
Here we go.
Counter offense for Gabella.
With the heavyweights, Peter Ming comes out for Stanford. He is from Elk Grove, California, 13-9. Number 23, Konner Doucet for Oklahoma State, 13-7. He had a 10-1 major decision over Ming in the scuffle. Ming weighs about 230 today, and Doucet weighs 246. So definite weight advantage for Doucet. It's a little confusing here on something.
What's up?
Well, we were looking back previous matchups. It was showing on Stanford's result that he lost to Whitlake at the scuffle, but that's 184, so that didn't make sense. So I looked it up on Oklahoma State's notes, and it shows that he wrestled Stemmet and won 13-5 at the scuffle. So I don't think Stemmet wrestled both weight classes at the scuffle. They won't let you wrestle two weight classes.
No, especially not in college. At the same time and at the same tournament.
So he either got majored by Whitlake or by Serber, 12-4, 13-5, depending on how that really is supposed to shake out. So here we go. Oklahoma State comfortably ahead now in the duel, 22-6, thanks to the big 6-point victory, the pin there by Serber.
Yep. This match right here with Doucet and Ming, I know they've met once and Doucet won that match, but Doucet's got to look to get his offense going here. Kind of get Ming underneath him. You've talked about what they weighed when they weighed in. He's got to move his feet a little bit, create some angles. He's been in some matches. Obviously got beat by A.J. Neville's in overtime in Brookings on Friday night. Close match there.
Yeah, tiebreaker, 4-3.
Yep.
Now you go look at his matches. The 10-1 score that he had against Ming here is a rare match for him to score more than 3 or 4 points.
A little attempt there by Doucet. And he's got to get to it.
In fact, you know, if you just go back and look through here, I don't think Konner Doucet has scored more than 4 points in a match, except the one against, he had a 5-2. He's not scored more than 5 points in any match this year, except when he beat Ming 10-1. And John Smith has talked about how Doucet's done a really good job stepping in here. They didn't expect him to be the starter, and he's wrestled very solidly, and he's been in virtually every match. And there's a little double by Doucet. Now it converts to a single.
Got to get that leg up. 15 seconds left here, Jay.
And he scored in the short time. It would be big, and not yet. There's nope, not yet. And there's 2. 5 seconds left. Again, one of those late period scores by somebody makes a huge difference.
That was extremely late. Here's the takedown by Doucet. Got to the double, changed off to the single. Ming is trying to put those hips down. Doucet's locked high in the crotch, high on that thigh, slides down to the ankle, trips him down, ends up securing his 2 points. Had to chase that ankle down. Ming did a good job scrambling out of that position for a little bit, though.
He did. Server, I'm back on 197. Doucet's choice starting the second. He chooses bottom, and see if Ming can get some riding time in, but Doucet quickly to his feet, tried to kick out, couldn't. Back to all 4 points down. Peels off the one hand, and he's free.
One.
So 3-0 for Doucet. Remember, we got another match after this.
Yep.
We started at 133, so we got the 125-pounders to close this one out.
Yep. Finished with the little guys today. Well, I guess you could say 133 is little guys, too. Fix is a little guy. So
start with little, finish with little.
Yeah. But he definitely got him started off on the right foot. Minute 15 left here, Jay. 3-0's the score for Doucet. After that, I can't say last second takedown. There's about 10 seconds.
5?
Yeah, 5
seconds.
5 will work. 5 sounds good.
That's really good because you don't give the guy much time to escape there.
Right.
So 3-0 Doucet, 22-6 Oklahoma State with the dual lead. Not really a move yet here in the last minute or so.
No. Oklahoma State coaches was wanting one more from Doucet. Try to get one more takedown this period.
Separate that score.
Yes.
What they always tell you to do. Don't hang on to a small lead.
Because it's Ming's choice going into the third.
Now we're to the point, last 30 seconds, takedown by either man would have a big impact on the match.
Right.
27 seconds remaining, second period.
Big difference between 5-0 and 3-2, depending on who scored.
Scores it, right?
18 seconds left. Nobody's been that serious.
One shot, one takedown.
Fake shot by Ming, but not there. 7 seconds left. Looks like they're content to go 3-0 to the third.
Ming's going to have to fire off one of those. He's got some good jab steps, some good movement in there. He's making Doucet react a little bit, but he hadn't fired anything off of that.
I predict you'll see Doucet try to put the hammer down on top here.
Well, that's a good point, because that's what he was trying to do over there on the edge, where he almost turned him at the end of that first period.
He has 16 seconds right. Well, wait a minute. It's showing 16 seconds the other way. Sorry about that. So he's going to have to ride him a minute 16 to get a riding point.
Going to have to get those wrists.
Uses the crotch, traps the wrist.
Uses weight to his advantage right here. Try to get him to his back if he can.
That's why if you've got a heavyweight who's on bottom in the third period and conditioning and all that equal, boy, you can really use a lot of juice trying to get up for a heavyweight. Got to sparring that arm on the left side.
They wanted him to stay out there with that.
Had a little kind of a backwards chicken wing, I would call it, trying to get a half thrown in, not quite. Just up under the shoulder. Oh, here comes Ming trying to reverse. And Ming doing a good job here.
Good job by Ming.
And
yes,
he's got two.
Good job by Ming.
Suddenly we have a match again.
Very good job by Ming in that situation. Close to being turned or close to getting that arm out of there was Doucet. Ming did a good job staying patient. Found his way out of there.
Ming, hands on hips and breathing really hard, but we'll see if that matters. Is he going to optional start? He acted like it, but nope. Yeah, he did. So the escape makes it 4-2. The gimme escape, and Ming says, I'm going to go to work on my feet.
Well, this is what I was talking about earlier. Ming's got a lot of good jab steps that he's been using earlier these first two periods. He's going to have to fire a shot off to get to Doucet's legs, because Doucet's going to control the center, control the tie. And Ming's got, there you go. Ming's got to be the one that's going to attack.
Doucet right around behind him. A roll through by Ming does not work, and it's 6-2 off the takedown by Doucet. He might jab step. Wrestler puts 1 foot forward. He does these little
forward, 1
paces.
foot back. Yep.
And I say that because some people might not know what a jab step is.
It's almost basically like, I like to tell my wrestlers or my kids that I coach that it's like a boxer throwing a jab, right? You're keeping them on the defense a little bit. And Gefeller actually did a good job in his match of that jab step, bringing his opponent down, and then goes right to the high crotch. It's a setup, basically, is what we like to call it, keeping them off balance a little bit.
Now, they had the riding time wrong originally because they got Doucet with a minute now, and he was in the hole a while ago. But anyway, it's right now. And I knew he had to have some riding time. They showed it the other way. So he does have a minute, 6-2 lead, only 11 seconds left in the match. So he should be in good shape here unless Ming can pull off a miracle. Ming trying to work his way free. 3 seconds left. 2-1, and with 1:10 riding time, it'll be 7-2 for Konner Doucet. Of course, that locks up the duel mathematically.
Here's the last takedown. Doucet, go behind, little counter offense. Ming had to find some, almost got to his ankle. Doucet did a good job going behind. Ming with the Granby roll, Doucet with the 2 points to close out the match.
He showed good quickness to Doucet.
Yeah, he did.
Getting to the corner going behind. So, 25-6, the dual score. We come back with the 125-pounders.